This video is aimed at advanced developers who would like to understand a little more about how abstract events in a UX component are handled and how the $e.add and $e.remove group methods in the alpha JavaScript library can be used. So if you look here, you can see that we have a very simple button, and the button has an abstract click event, and the abstract click event is going to just simply put up an alert box and also basically show this.id, which is the ID of the button. So in other words, this context is the context of the button. So if we go over here and we click the button, we can see there's our alert and there's the ID of the button, dlg1, which is the alias of the component, .v.r1, and then button underbar 1, which was the button ID that we assigned over there. If we now go and look at some of the code behind the scenes, we can see that for this button, the JavaScript that was executed to actually add the event handler is shown over here. So we're calling into the $e.add method in the alpha JavaScript library, and if you go to the help open documentation and do a search on $e.add, you can see a full discussion on this method. So you can see that what this $e.add method takes is the ID of the object, which is button 1, so there's the complete button ID, so there's the component name, which is the alias.v. and this is actually always 1 in the case of a UX component. And then we're adding an abstract click event, and here's the event handler that we're passing in. And then you can, if you read the documentation on e.add, you can see that you can specify the context which we're passing in as this. We're specifying that we're not trying to override the context at all, and then we're giving the event that we just added an explicit name so that we can then later on, if we choose, remove the event. So this is the group name, and by convention here the group name is the same as the ID, so the ID of the group is the same as the ID of the button. So now we've gone ahead and we've just added that. This code gets executed automatically when the UX component renders, and therefore when I press the button there, you can see that the event handler fires. But now I'm going to click this button, which is going to execute a $e.remove group to remove the event handler from that button. So here I'm going to go ahead and click this button now. And now when I click my button, you can see that nothing is happening because we've removed the event. So let's go back now and go to settings and look at the remove event code here. And if we go and look at the code, we can see that we've removed all of the events from this group, and that's the ID of the button. So that's why it was important that we gave the event handler a group name when we added it. So there you can see here we've removed the event handler, and so that's why after I clicked that button there was no action on the button. And now let's go look at this button which says add new event, and here you can see what we've done is we've just gotten the ID, so that's the ID of the button, and then on the abstract click event we've added a new alert, and the alert just says added programmatically. And again, we've set the context to this. We've said that the context is not being overridden, and this is the group name that this event was added into. So now if we go there and click the button, if I press the add new event button now there's going to be 2 events on this button. So when I click it, there's the original event that we added, and now here's the second event that was added programmatically. If I now click remove event and then click the button, you can see nothing happens. And now if I click this button, there'll just be 1 event handler, which is the one that was added programmatically. So there you have it. So this video is showing you how the $e.add and $e.remove can be used to unobtrusively add and remove event handlers from elements in your components. Thank you very much for watching.